morning, friends. It snowed. It snowed, and my brother tells me, who went to the gym, I didn't go this morning. He says that there's no snow anywhere else. We are like so up high on elevation that there is snow here, which is very fun. Look at this jumper. I got this from my brother. It's a Taylor Swift merch, and it says snow on the beach. Weird, but freaking beautiful. So, this morning I'm feeling pancakes. I had a really long week. I was in the UK, got back Wednesday. It's like midnight, so almost Thursday. And the past 2 days I was catching up on work, and now I'm filming. I'm gonna make pancakes this morning, naturally. And I'm very much in the... Oh, that was on, I forgot. I'm very much in the Christmas mood, which is nice. In London, everything is so pretty, like the Christmas lights and everything. I was in awe. And also we were filming like Christmas content with the person I work with in London. So it was very much a Christmas themed few days. And so I'm in the mood, and now it snowed, and now I'm just like, hell yes. Okay, let's make pancakes. We're gonna have so much fun. You and I on cloud nine. There is no better feeling than the smell of pancakes, honestly. I have a lot of energy this morning. I woke up and I barely got out of bed because I was like, oh my god, I'm too tired. And now I'm like bursting with energy. Oh my god, they look amazing. I am so excited. Look at that beautiful pancake. So pretty. Time for a coffee. It's a Saturday morning, I'm having coffee, making pancakes. Life is beautiful. It snowed. Like, what else can I ask for? Literally nothing. And I'm gonna make some blueberry chia jam. It's just a mandatory thing for pancakes. I'm adding some cinnamon on top, because why not? Why does this look so good? I'm ready with the pancakes. I started the fourth wing basically last week. And I already finished, and I started the second book. And I'm halfway through almost, but it's an 800 pages book. It's a long book. I am more obsessed than I'd like to admit. I really enjoy it. And that's what I'm gonna read while I have my pancakes, which are like just pitch perfect. I don't usually have my coffee with my breakfast, but today's an exception. Cheers, you guys. So I obviously did this for the aesthetic, and now I'm kind of gonna take it off, because then I can put jam on everything. Yum! Friends, before we continue, this video was brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to create your online presence. If you never heard of Squarespace, it's an amazing online website building platform where you can create your own unique website very easily. It doesn't require any skills, basically, only your imagination, because you can make it truly your own. You can either start from scratch or use one of the many templates Squarespace has to offer and then customize it to your own unique taste. I personally started with a template because it made my life so much easier, and I share my recipes there, but whatever you want to do, write a blog, sell things online, if you want to attract more clients, whatever it is, Squarespace is for you. They have amazing features like SEO tools to attract more people to your website, but you can also make a logo with Squarespace, and there are built-in analytics where you can check your website's performance, which I find super useful. If you also want to try Squarespace and build a website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch your new website, go to squarespace.com/Justcallmeflora and use my code Justcallmeflora to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or a website. I really hope you're gonna love Squarespace as much as I do, and I cannot wait to see all of your amazing websites. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it. So lately work has become my middle name. To be fair, there is a good reason I'm grinding this much, but I am also really looking forward to some time off during Christmas. It's December now, and I have to say it makes me
kind of emotional. I love this month, love Christmas, but the past 4 years, every December I went to Vienna with my old partner. Not quite easy to accept that this year is going to be so different, but I am starting to feel really steady on my own, which makes me excited for the future. I have to say, this is the first time in my life I chose to be alone instead of doing anything I can not to be. I have a tendency to panic from abandonment, and my nervous system just thinks we are in danger. But the more I sit with this feeling, the more I can live with it. Part of why I love December so much is all the yummy food we make. Even leading up to Christmas, it's like such a magical time, and I love making cozier meals that are filling and delicious, just like this lunch, which was an oven-baked potato with tomatoes and tofu. I made a creamy cashew sauce as well to make it super nourishing and balanced, and it was everything and more. That's all I'm gonna say. I made lunch. I made this oven-baked potato tofu thing. I don't know how to call it, but it just looks way better than I expected. And my mom is coming over with the dogs. We're gonna go for a walk and everything. So I'm very excited, and I'm gonna work and eat until then. Scary on into Luna? Hello, Luna! Hola! Hello! It's snowing. It's very pretty. It's really snowing. Having this. We are back. And I'm having a drink. It's snowing! Landa! Luna! Igen, ott volt egy Olaf! Hozd! Luna! És? Hozd! Luna, hozd! Hozzad, Luna! És vagy Luna? Hello, Luna! For dinner, I really didn't feel like cooking. That's when chickpeas and beans come in really handy. I love having them on sourdough toast. And luckily we also had ripe avocado, so I added that as well. My mom and the dogs went home. It was the best time, honestly. We had with just dogs, we walked, and I also went for like a decaf coffee with her, but I didn't film. But tomorrow is my brother's birthday, my younger brother's birthday. He's gonna be 20 years old. I cannot believe that. Like for me, I think he's always gonna be my little brother, but he's not little anymore, which is crazy. So tomorrow I'm spending my whole day basically with my family, and I have a deadline tomorrow. And I almost finished everything, but I still have like around 45 minutes, so I can then go to bed and read, because the book is very exciting and I just want to read. So yeah, I'm gonna have my dinner. It's the most boring random dinner, but I just wanted to have chickpeas, so I added it on some avocado, sourdough, and some salad leaves, because we had that. I know it's not the most exquisite dinner, but that's all I had energy for. So I'm gonna work now and have dinner. It was such a good day. Honestly, I feel like just so full of love right now. Really nice. And the snow, like guys, snowed. Now we work, because some things just have to be finished. I love chickpeas. Slow motion, ocean river, carry on into the sea. The next morning I started my day with my coffee, which to be honest makes me so excited that sometimes I go to bed excited knowing I get to have this coffee in the morning. I used to have a really strict morning routine which worked well for me that time, but right now sometimes I have to stay up quite late because of work and I don't really have control over the rest of the day, so I choose to spend my mornings the most peaceful way possible. No phone, no laptop. When I can, I'll go to train or run, and most days it's just me, my coffee and my book. We are here
came to train with my brother. Very excited. It's a full body day.
I know it's not realistic for everybody, but for the life I'm living currently, I just need this. I feel like without this, I would have easily burnt out already, and this fuels my soul like nothing else does. One thing about me is that I'll never train fasted. It never felt good when I trained without having something before, so I always have at least like a peanut butter toast or a smoothie. I went to the gym with my brother and lifted a few weights, which always feel amazing, especially because I'm sitting so much at my desk, or well, rather at the kitchen island. Every minute of exercise is just a game changer throughout the week. So, as I mentioned, my younger brother turned 20 that day. Crazy. So after I got home and made a quick beanie tofu scramble with toast and avocado, I had a little bit of work, but then I prepped him his favorite sponge cake. We always have this with chocolate sauce, and I haven't made this in quite a long time, so I was excited. Unfortunately, I have a tendency to leave all the baking dishes at my parents' house accidentally whenever I bake them something, so I didn't have the right sized baking dish for this sponge cake, so please ignore how ridiculous it looks. But we went for lunch and it was such a nice time.
You know, just Mia is like sitting as a human. Are you also waiting for your little cake?
I was really happy to switch off a little bit, and we also had some cake at my parents'.
Sleepless in the onyx night, the sky is opaque. Oh. I'm making a creamy broccoli pasta. Very excited for it. Have some parsley over here because I love parsley and any kind of herbs. Look at that beautiful, beautiful meal. Oh my god. Dinner is ready and I'm ready to read. I'm not working today. I worked really hard the past few days so I can have this day. I'm just gonna enjoy my evening and go to bed early because next week is a really difficult week again. I'm yet to become amazing at reading and eating at the same time. It's a skill that I have not advanced yet and I aspire to do that one day. So I'm practicing now. There are a few meals that I'll have for the rest of time. One of them is chocolate chia pudding. Honestly, superior. I blended everything this time, so I don't have to wait for the pudding to set. Topped it with coconut yogurt, some blueberries, pumpkin seeds, chocolate granola, and kiwi. How can everything be so freaking pretty? Look at this, guys. I'm sorry, but this looks insane. I have some leftover pasta that I'm very grateful for, because that means no work for lunch today. We have some takeaway and I have this drink. Don't know how to explain what this is. Probably you know. Sparkling apple juice. Good luck. Good luck.
I feel like this time of the year we tend to be so harsh with ourselves. This is the time I also usually have a good old existential crisis about my life and future, reflecting on my goals and such. If we look for failure, we will always find it. But trust me, if we look for success, there is always something to discover. This year taught me so much. Most importantly, to let go of the things that were causing me to suffer, to feel unworthy and unloved, and finally, really choose myself. Even if it feels very difficult right now, it's that gut feeling that tells me I'm on the right path. So if by any chance you also have this gut feeling to let go of something or someone, I hope one day you'll be brave enough to walk away. I know the unknown is scary, and yes, there is always a chance we will regret it, but in my experience, I only ever regret not trying.
I made lunch. It's like this apple tofu salad. I learned this from my mom, but she used to make it with cheese. I just added tofu instead of cheese. Guys, we left the only chopping board we have at my parents' place. So now I have only this tiny little one, and I'm not happy about that. But it's okay, we make it work. You know, we make it work.
For dinner, I made another super cozy meal. It was like a chickpea lentil stew with oven-baked sweet potato and carrots. I made another cashew sauce for this one. I just love to make these because you can add whatever you want, including tofu for some extra protein, and it makes the meal really creamy. I also added a bunch of spinach leaves and fresh parsley. The spinach leaves just kind of disappear into the stew, so it's a great way to add greens without any effort. It was a comforting meal full of plants, fiber, and protein.
So we have, my brother blessed us with bagels this morning, which is nice. Makes me kind of sad, because I used to go with my ex-boyfriend there. But we make new memories, and it's fine. It's avocado, tomato, and cream cheese. Oh, it's funny how... So, I managed to drop half of the bagel and the avocado part got destroyed. But I have ripe avocado, so I'm gonna add it to my bagels, which is a little patchwork, but we make it work. Okay, I'm excited. I'm very excited for this. Haven't had this in like a long time. Seven weeks to be precise. Buon appetito, my friends. Maybe I need a fork, because this is completely collapsed.
I personally refuse to contemplate on goals I didn't achieve this year. Rather, I'm just grateful we get to have another year to set goals, to sometimes fail them, but then also make a few happen. I don't know where I'll be this time next year. Very much hoping it's London, but wherever I'll be, I'll always be here for you. That I'm sure of.
I'm going for a run with my brother. I don't want to, but he asked me to come. So I'm going. He's already out, like in the workout park, doing pull-ups, which I am not joining him with that. But yeah, let's go. Let's go out into the cold. It's so cold. And it's bad.
Amúgy arra is, de menjünk arra.
It's dinner time and I put this on because it makes me happy, it makes me feel Christmas.
So I'm making a Mexican bowl, Mexican inspired bowl, kidney beans, brown rice, some shredded tofu and avocado mash. Should be fun and should be easy. I already did the rice and the kidney beans in the oven. Didn't film, sorry, but you know how those are done, easy peasy. Let's do this. We still don't have a chopping board, which is very sad. So I'm just gonna grate the tofu into a pan. That's really the most amount of effort I'm putting into this meal. Maybe the guacamole is also a little bit of an effort, but not much. Let's be real, it's not much.
Meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden things.
I still have work to do, but at least I have an amazing dinner to fuel me for the rest of the work. I'm obsessed with everything in this plate, honestly. This is freaking good. Really good. Pure bliss.
I'll follow only golden things. Gold hair.
And now I know the life of sugar, babe. I don't know why it doesn't focus on me, by the way. I get it, the pancakes are more interesting, I don't doubt that. So, still, now it focuses on my shoulder. I know my shoulders are insanely ripped, so no worries there. What a lovely bouquet, sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of sugar, babe. Walking around the Christmas tree. Shelter here with me, my love. Shake it up.
Buckle up, we're gonna have a bumpy ride.
Hi, 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 hi. Pancakes are coming!